Out in the streets, they call it murder.
All right, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go because it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like when it fits well in my pocket. Watch it now or watch it later. His name so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
Here we are. Aquí estamos for another one and another one. What's up, everybody? Am I muted? No, you're not muted. Someone's muted. Am I muted? I'm not muted. I'm not muted. LDG was the first one to pop in here. That was like
I was muted.
Echo. DQ in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello, DQ.
DQ, what's up?
DQ, man.
LGG,
DQ.
what's up?
Hey, fuck, you must be happy. Huh? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, look at that.
Boy, I tell you, this it's been crazy, dude. It's been, you know, they didn't see what I wanted to do, and if they can make it fun, to go ahead. But you know, if they lose, I'll be hurt, but I ain't gonna be disappointed. They changed their whole game around big time. Yeah. So
did you think at the beginning of the season that they would make it this far?
No, I think that'll be. I think the game plan was win the division and then win a playoff game. That was it.
Cool.
Well, guys, prepare to be disappointed because, like I mentioned last show or show ago, I have the results for the Super Bowl. I can't complete. I'm not going to spoil the score because you should still tune into the Super Bowl. But I just fair warning here. The Chiefs are going to win. The Chiefs are going to win because Taylor Swift's going to be there. The refs said refs will be penalties on opposing team. That I got the notes right here, guys. It's sorry to disappoint everybody, but look,
the Chiefs will win.
Okay, all right, okay.
Rob must have been hurting.
Well, listen, it was here on my notes the entire time that the Chiefs were going to beat the Bills. It's such a shame. I can't believe I got leaked these results here for the Super Bowl. It's devastating.
You heard it here first. What's going to be the score spread?
I'm not going to spoil that for anybody because the main reason being you should still watch these games. But
you should still watch these games.
You should still watch them, but I just to let everybody know, Chiefs are probably going to win the Super Bowl this year. That's all I'm saying.
Taylor Swift's going to win the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That was on my notes, actually.
Yeah,
there's a big thing that says Taylor Swift on here. I don't know why.
She's enjoying it. Like what's killing it is like the cameraman always going to her, right? That's what she's allowed to be there, man, and being supported. You know.
Listen, CBS, man. I don't know where the Chiefs play, but I gotta tell you that those cameramen really like her for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. Well. Shifty says, hello. I'm not only here, I am present. Thank you. I appreciate that, Shifty. Shifty's like, I'm more than here. I'm present, sir. Yo, go Broncos.
Oh, sorry to tell you, Shifty, but the Broncos ain't winning the Super Bowl here.
Broncos weren't even on the cards, man.
Oh, man.
Saw the recent Madam Web trailers.
God, do we really have to talk about Madam Web? I don't want to talk about Madam Web.
Well, actually, we can talk about it a bit because
God.
Yeah. Did you hear the idea that supposedly at one point it was supposed to be what's his name? Spider-Man that's supposed to be in it.
Andrew Garfield, right?
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was supposed to be in it, and then they're like, and they're like, oh, Tom Holland Spider-Man is supposed to be in it. Nah. So there's not going to be any Spider-Man in it.
It
Just
don't make no sense. You making these
Spider-Man.
movies with no connection. And they're talking about, well, they ain't part of be. I guess they said now they ain't supposed to be connected with Spider-Man. But they're from his universe, you idiots.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
No
It looked.
sense.
Listen, I don't mind the trailer. Like I said, when it came out, I'm like, it looked interesting.
Guy Scar, don't fall for it again. Because remember, we all said this
it's-
about Morbius. We all went, "Oh, Morbius don't look half bad," but no.
Now you know they said,
trash.
they said that, if Madam Web's a little older in the comic book. Somebody brought up a point when I said if you had did that, it might have been more interesting. Somebody said Jamie Lee Curtis should have played Madam Web.
Ooh.
See, that would be fine, but at the same time, it's like, why do it
without Spider-Man?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
Oh God,
I don't know, man. I was like, they're not bad to look at. That's all I'm saying.
They're not, but why would I spend my hard-earned money to go see Madam Web?
Ooh. DQ says Madam Web or Craven.
A hard choice, but I'm going to say a solid C, none of the above.
Do like Terrence said to me, no, man, because he puts out these multiple choices, and I'm like, no, I'm not voting for either of them. And he goes, you got to pick one, and I'm like, no.
I would say Craven more than anything.
You would say Craven?
Yeah.
I mean,
but
Craven
it's not our Craven, though.
No,
I know that's another thing.
I will say box office though. I think Craven might do okay because of the game that just came out. Like Madam Web, I don't know if I would see. I don't think Madam Web's going to do that well.
What's up, DJ?
What's up, y'all?
What up, yo?
So what say you, DJ? Madam Web or Craven?
Look at his shirt.
Yeah, he's like, there's no Spider-Man in it.
Neither.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're making your own damn rules.
I told you that the radioactive lion is not why I'm doing Craven. And my Madam Web is like 200 years old. That's what I grew up with, and from the cartoon and everything. So, I don't know.
What do you think?
I mean, the girls are hot in Madam Web, so. I don't know. I'm not rushing to the theater to see it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, but rushing.
Yeah, that's definitely no.
Madam Web.
Now, if you're rushing to go see it, you got a few screws loose. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Craven. It's probably gonna be more action packed, and it's rated R, right? So you'll get the blood and everything. So it'll probably have some cool action sequences, but I just don't know about the story. It seems pretty weak to me, and like I said, the whole radioactive thing is kind of dumb to me. That one drop of blood turns him into this primal hunter and everything. So, are we going to explain why the lion's blood made him what they are? Is that lion special or something? Like, because
you got voodoo magic.
If that's the case, I'm going out to find me a freaking tiger or something and do a blood transfusion.
Craven's gonna get his powers She-Hulk style. One drop of blood.
Well, at least She-Hulk got it from an actual like superhero that had radioactive.
Yeah, but it's still so goofy though.
Yeah.
Man.
If that's the case, all the guy that Hulk has smashed over the year, I'm pretty sure some of his blood has gotten on them.
Somebody, right?
Somebody.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, the real story is she got a blood transfusion because she got killed and Bruce tried to save her. I don't know why they didn't go with that storyline.
There really isn't no movie that I'm like super excited about this year. There's a couple I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check that one out. Like a Civil War movie, I'm gonna check that one out. That was interesting. But there's no movie I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this date for this movie. There's nothing this year that I'm excited about, like on that level.
Yeah. What the frick is going on over there?
The only thing I want to see next month is Bob Marley. That's the only one I want to see.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. There's movies that are like, oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna check it out, but it's nothing like I'm
gonna get there before you all see it.
There's nothing I got circled on the calendar.
Hey, Gap After Dark. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Awesome. Been a minute. Alien Romulus, super excited. Yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather get a Black Cat movie than Madam Web.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yes, we've said that before too.
Interesting characters. You have Silver Sable and the Wild Pack, Black Cat. Why in the world would we get a Z-list character in Madam Web? Not Z-list. Maybe that's going a little too far, but
because the Spider-Verse is female.
That would be like saying let's make a Mole Man movie or let's make a Cosmic Thing movie. Like no one's asking for these.
I mean, we're getting
a Black Cat.
We're getting the Venom 3 with the tongue in the V. You seen that poster for Venom 3?
Yeah. You know, when I saw this clip quickly, like I don't know,
I thought I was Black Cat for a second. That's why I said Black Cat.
And I got super excited. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
No, and then I'm like,
I saw the web thing. Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, it isn't."
Like, just give me a Black Cat.
That would make too much sense, man. Right?
That's a good side character you could tie in later on with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Yeah.
And to be
fair, but we get this weird ass thing. Like, what is it?
Looks so fucking dumb.
Here's my thing: Sony hasn't reestablished their Spider-Man yet, but we're going all this like multiverse Spider-Man stuff, and there's the Sony verse with and everything, but we haven't reestablished Spider-Man in that verse yet. So like, can we do that first? We start doing these side characters again,
right?
Yeah. This is Madam Web right here, right? As well.
We have all these villains, but no one to fight the villains in this universe.
Right, the villains are awesome.
Everybody
anti-heroes.
Everybody's an anti-hero, I'm like,
Mole Man. Hey, why not? Would have been more interesting, I guess, as a villain. Absolutely. Guys, FX Alien Show is in such good hands. Seriously, if you've never watched the X-Men show, Legion or Fargo, I need to. I just binged Fargo.
Legion is really good.
Legion, I saw like 2 or 3 episodes of it.
It's really good.
And it's really perfect jumping on point each season. Super loosely connected and super loosely connected. And this latest one is fantastic. Cool. Yeah, I've been watching slightly. Well, I got up to episode 3 or 4 of The Silo.
That's on Apple TV.
Good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I need to get Apple TV. There's a lot of good shows that I'm missing.
I have to say, man, from what I've seen so far, the writing is,
But I don't want to have to get another streaming service. I'm getting,
dude. I can send you something.
I know. I hear you. On that.
Send you something. You can see it.
Yeah, I know. I might be a pirate.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's getting ridiculous, man. And then I was reading, Netflix is like doing their thing. They're getting rid of the basic plan, so you have to buy the ad tier. And you got Prime going to start like doing ads. I'm like, the whole point was cutting the cable back in the day was to save money. You had like you bought like 2 services and $40 a month. Now I'm paying over $100 for all of their services.
You're paying more than cable.
I gotta buy.
You're paying more than cable.
I gotta get Paramount again next month to watch Halo show, which I'm gonna be mad about because it's gonna make me pissed off anyway.
What did you think about? Oh, you spoke about Halo. What did you think about the main character that said, if you're mad at me for not wearing my helmet, then this show's not for you?
Oh,
who's the show for then? Who's the show for? Who's the show for then?
Yeah, I wanted to see you, DJ. I want to see DJ pumped up, and I know you started talking about Halo. And I'm like, he's a fan. I was going to make a video about that comment that he made, but I'm just that first season was because we as Halo fans, we were supposed to get the Peter Jackson movie years ago, and that fell through because of money and everything. So we've been waiting decades now for this Halo movie. We got a couple of like side projects and everything that are actually pretty good. But to get one that's just focused on Master Chief, we were so excited. And it's just not the essence of what Halo is, For the Master Chiefs thing was like the last straw for me, and him having sex and his ass.
Master Cheeks. So
Master Cheeks.
But if you know the lore of Halo, the whole him having his helmet on, because the problem. Me and Rob talked about in our videos before. Master Chief's inner turmoil is that am I a machine or I'm a human? He tried to find his humanity. So him having the helmet on all the time is, especially in the first season, you got to establish that what he's going through.
You mean he doesn't go the way?
Yeah, I mean, and that whole thing is like Pascal did it in The Mandalorian the first season. You can keep your helmet on. Just be a good fucking actor. You know?
No, and there's another thing, man. If they're paying you so much, but you see this a lot. Like you bring up a great point. Like Tom Holland, Spider-Man, right? He was walking around without his freaking mask. Like how many times? Like wearing a Spider-Man suit?
Yeah,
a lot. Why? Because they can't breathe underneath it or something? Or is like their health? Or I don't know. It's just like it doesn't make any sense.
You know, I didn't mind him taking his helmet off. It's him. Every scene has his helmet off, or he's like down into. So like Master Chief didn't mingle with regular civilians, and they got him just going on a stroll in the park and everything. It's just not who Master Chief is, you know. And I get, you know, there's certain liberties you gotta take with the show, but you gotta at least stay on the road. You can't just go off the path completely and expect everybody to be okay with that.
Respect the
source true to the source material.
And there were scenes where I'm like, okay, this is Halo. What I'm watching right now, this is true Halo. But then they'll go right back to the bullshit, and I don't know. So, but this second season, I hope from the I got bamboozled the first season, so my bar is set low. The second season looks like they're doing a very good storyline to follow Reach. It's like a, you know, very critical line in the whole overall story of Halo. And if they can stay on that path, you know, we might have a good season. But again, with that comment though, I'm just like, did you even read a book or play the first game? You know, like that's my thing. If I was an actor and I got a role of a character I didn't know about, and there's like comics and video games or movies or TV shows that, you know, whatever, I'm gonna start diving into it. I'm gonna get every, you know, order me whatever, send it to my house, and I'll start reading. I get a better understand. So, example, I read that the guy who plays Kingpin,
Vincent D'Onofrio, he read all.
When he got the contract to play him, he went in and read every single Kingpin comic.
Yep, he did, and it shows.
Yeah,
and it shows,
and that helps you when you're acting, because then you know, okay, I know how I'm supposed to portray him to feel, you know, because I understand what he's feeling.
Right. But maybe except that last scene of, you know, Echo.
Yeah.
But what do you want?
What did you do? I can get in my Halo soapbox all day.
What did you do?
Preacher.
Look at that emblem. Look at that. What up, though? Shifty. Shout out to Shifty for doing that, man.
Yeah, Shifty. Thank you again, man.
So Shifty says ad tier is fine on Netflix. It's limited interruptions and only the Sony content is locked. But you see, you have all these other streaming services now. You have Tubi, you have Pluto, that you get to see all these movies for free. It has commercials for free.
The problem is everything's behind a paywall now. If I want to watch this show, I have to get that subscription. You know, before it was just whatever. You know, so that's a problem I'm having now. So
hey,
I'm get my Paramount for a month. As soon as the show's over, I'm canceling it.
Yeah, but that's a lot of. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll give you an example too. It's the same thing with football, because NBC bought the Big Ten, and last 2 Saturdays ago they had to show women's Big Ten basketball. Nothing against women, but had to wait till that's over to get the football game. And I'm sitting there like, y'all always trying to get everything. Or that one time you had to watch, I think it was Miami and the Chiefs. Y'all watch it in Peacock. You can't watch it in so I couldn't see it up here.
Yeah. That's a playoff game. Like
yeah, what's the playoff game doing on
a paywall? I gotta pay to watch. Yeah. If I was a Chiefs fan, I would have been pissed off, or Miami fan, I would have been pissed off.
Well, you know, the local stations probably made a deal.
It was so bad. I was at a bar that night watching football, and the bar didn't even have it because it's not part of the football package that they have. You had to actually have the Peacock subscription. Yeah. So the bar couldn't even show it.
Yeah.
Man. Too many services, man.
Too much shit. Blomkamp was going to make Halo a film too. Blomkamp was also going to make Aliens 5, but tried to hijack the series from Ridley Scott, and Ridley pushed him out. He was supposed to do all these great sci-fi stuff. Epics, and the only thing he's done since is Gran Turismo, which was good. I've
never seen that yet.
It was good. It's on Netflix.
It was surprisingly well.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I was actually watching it. I was like,
yeah. I was like, okay, I'm like, I didn't like get up. I watched it straight through. I wasn't like, it was good. Yeah.
Forgot about the world outside and said, hey, man, maybe if I put in
45 minutes,
I'm like, maybe if I put in enough hours in Flight Simulator, I can actually land a Boeing 747.
Yeah, it had me looking up race sim when I got done with it. How much a race sim costs?
Actually, I just downloaded Formula One 2023.
Yeah,
it's free on Game Pass.
Do you have a stick and everything for your Flight Sim, or you just use controller?
No, I use my controller.
Okay,
my controller. I used to back when I had when I had my PC, like a real gaming PC back in the day, which can't do anything but now. I had the stick, the throttle and everything. Because I was playing F-22. There was a game called F-22 Dogfight or something.
Yeah,
and it had these crazy campaigns, and it was wicked. Like, it was so to the point where you had to like fly at a certain altitude to escape
for radar and all that stuff.
And you had missions. Yeah, it was crazy. DQ says, ever get the feeling the contempt for the audience and fans is so out in the open now that there's no going back? Contempt. Yeah, but you know what? But right now, everything, all the people we used to remember when we used to in the beginning, let's go back a couple of years where we all like, oh man, these haters, they're always hating. There's always hating and they're always hating. And slowly, like myself, I started like listening to a lot of their points, and we're like, it's just a woman, it's just a woman. But then you get the next movie and the next movie and the next female and the next female role and the next female. They were like, okay, the men have dominated for all these years, but those are not the characters that sell out theaters.
No.
Right? And the Madam Web is the best example for the hardcore Spider-Man fans that watch the cartoon, that read the books. I've never read the books when it was Madam Web, so
I just know her from the 90s.
Yeah,
the Fox. Yeah, I know it from that.
I didn't even get that far.
Yeah, I know it from the
get
cartoon and the Shattered Dimensions video game.
Yeah, so that like, how can you have them and not Spider-Man, right? And get all upset, and already automatically, right? You're turned off from it, and Madam Web is probably going to bomb bad.
Yep.
And Craven maybe not as bad, but it's going to bomb as well because there's no connection to the main fan, which is
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And you know what? I had a stream a couple days, I think it was like a few days ago, or like a week ago, where I was kind of talking about, like, just in terms of like the superhero media and like this past year, and like how it literally, from like a box office and critical standpoint, it wasn't a good year. I mean, only 2 of the films did well, and really it just comes down to is that I think this is a point that I didn't bring up that I really wish I did, was they're doing shit that nobody wants. Like, they are not marketing anything to your core audience.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. Like,
on your point, so I feel like introduce a main character and have these side characters in there to see how they do with the audience, and then if they do good, then give them their own movie, or
right. Yeah,
like,
I get you.
Madam Web should be introduced because he's like this mystical figure or whatever in the Spider-Man thing. Should be introduced in a Spider movie. Then, okay, let's get the origin of Madam Web. That kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But the way Marvel did it back in the day, how they introduced Spider-Man back in the good old days. Black Panther, and Spider-Man are the best example how to introduce a character in a movie. Civil War, as because the audience reaction when they both come in is just like standing ovation, and then they get their own movies.
Yeah, exactly, man. What's up, Jason?
R.
Oh
Disney
my
is
god,
a piece of trash.
Yeah, I mean we had a saying in the military: keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
In the military, I think that was general.
Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. Or break it down Barney style. Like, what was working for you, keep it. Like, I don't understand why this, shift all of a sudden. I mean, I get it and I don't.
My gosh.
Major, you got lucky this week. Those damn Lions got lucky. We name it Disney.
I hope I truly hope it's your hand up that puppet and not something else.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but sorry to disappoint. But on my notes here, when it comes to the football, I got my Super Bowl spoilers here, and it looks like playoffs here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna read this. Oh, okay. Chiefs win Super Bowl. Okay, no, back. Gotta go back later. No, we gotta go back a second. Hold on. I gotta go back a second. Hold on. Gotta go back. Let's see here. Lions win championship. Gets blown out by Kansas City because of referee. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to say that. You guys are supposed to actually watch the football games. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to spoil that. Never mind. Pretend that nothing happened. So anyway, those superhero movies, man, the content's bad.
It is. Listen. Deadpool is the only thing coming out in 2024.
See, I forgot about that. I'm just not excited to hear about movies. I'm
curious to see what they come up with.
That's
I'm curious how they tell. Yeah, curiosity. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's more curious than excitement.
Not excitement, and it's curiosity. It's different. Yeah, there's a difference.
Shifty says, but Tubi and Pluto is constant ads. But if you want to see the latest movie or Netflix exclusive shows, ad tiers is the way to go. So I'm like over here.
But Tubi, to be fair though, is like free completely.
Yeah.
So the ads that makes sense because they got to earn money in some way
somehow.
So, yeah.
So here's my problem with ad stuff. Right. So I have 4K TVs. I want to watch my movies in 4K. So I have to pay for that premium to get the 4K.
But don't worry. How old are you?
Disney.
DJ, how old are you?
I'll be 39.
39? You gotta go tomorrow?
In March.
Oh, in March, I heard tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 2 or 3 more years before your vision starts going a little blurry.
Oh, it's already going.
4K won't matter. Because your ass be seeing in 720p.
And for example, so like if you watch was the Endgame on Disney Plus, they compress the quality of it. Because I have my 4K DVD copy of it.
But are you watching the UHD version?
Yes, it's a known thing that Disney did with the
really.
Yeah,
that's why everybody you buy physical media.
Yep.
I have all those movies physically. Yep. So
I even I bought the latest Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and you can see the difference from Netflix to
Oh man, when you play it off, when you play it straight off a player, the quality is completely different. You can tell the difference. Shifty says the bar should have Peacock anyway for the WWE. Yeah, WWE. Raw's coming to Netflix.
That's a big accusation right now.
I need to talk about this real quick.
I'm not a big wrestling fan.
Look, all right, look. As a wrestling fan, it's pretty fucking wild right now, right? So much is happening, right? I don't know what kind of crack cocaine Nick Khan has, but man, this is as a business decision's wild, right? Because $5 billion for to go to Netflix. I mean, think about it. They could get rid of the third hour. Like, there's so many possibilities, and also there's not going to be any ads. If you have the ad free, like they're gonna have like some stuff with like promos, and like the match will be a little longer. Like honestly, there's so many possibilities, and wrestling is so weird right now because there's so many like choices and options, and like there's things that are happening right now that wouldn't have been plausible like many years ago. I mean, it is such a wild time right now that as a wrestling fan, being a wrestling fan sometimes is pretty cool because. Back then, because when Vince was in charge, oh my goodness, it was so bad. 2019, like one of the wrestlers had dog food poured all over them. You had old guys going out there and like stinking up the joint. But now in 2024, we have so many different wrestling promotions and so many like choices, and now wrestling's going to different streaming services as well as like you got your options like AEW with their stuff. They're so good, and TNA is back. Finally, the Lord has spoken. There's a God up there. Oh my God! We read the book of the Hunter, the Hearst, the Helmsley. Thank God TNA is back. TNA is back. If only we could get the 6 sides. I know it will never happen, but I gotta stop. I gotta wait. I gotta wait till Thursday. I gotta wait.
Well,
Friday.
Everybody getting their different soapbox tonight.
Don't-
I got Halo.
yeah, sir. Hey, it's great, man. It's great. It's like I said at the beginning, man, because I came like straight like crazy from work. I'm like, guys, man, talking about, but it's good, man. We're feeding off each other, and that's the way it should be. Shifty says Madam Web is gonna be the new Catwoman, only worse. The new Catwoman, only worse. Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
Hey, like, before you go on, let me
Danny's
say,
you watching, he's gonna pop in the chat.
Let me say, that Catwoman was a bad movie, and I love Halle Berry. She's sexy as hell. That outfit was hideous.
Oh yeah,
it was.
Yeah, no.
Who's y'all's favorite Catwoman?
Pfeiffer.
Yeah, it's
Pfeiffer.
I'd be Pfeiffer.
Right?
Yeah,
no doubt.
I thought what's her name?
Pfeiffer.
Batman did good too.
Chloe.
Whatever. Yeah, she did good. Yeah,
she wasn't bad, but no, I would have to
seduction. I would call her second. I would put her second.
Yeah, I didn't like what's her name in
Oh, I know you're talking about.
God, why can't I think of her name in Dark Knight
Returns.
Yeah,
Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, she looked good, but no,
she was all right.
No.
DQ says Deadpool may have a chance. Lack of competition. True.
Probably.
I think the intrigue is going to boost that. And is it May that comes out?
Yeah,
July.
Yeah. They cast the villain, but they're not saying who the villain is.
Okay.
It's a
and all the cameos everybody is curious about. I think everybody in Hollywood is going to be in that damn movie.
I bet you the villain will be female.
Oh wow.
What's female? They don't know who they're going to be. Circulation will be Cassandra Nova, a telepath similar like Xavier. Yeah. I thought it'd be Mr. Sinister. I thought that'd been great.
That would be awesome bringing him in.
No, remember, that's a good decision. Good decision. It's 2024. Yeah. It's not the year for good decisions, ladies and gentlemen. It is not the year for good decisions. It is the year for bad decisions.
It'd be Mrs. Sinister.
Mrs. Sinister.
Mrs. Sinister. You know, they brought up,
I
think
Kennedy?
It was, what was it? Keanu Reeves, somebody brought up him playing the part. I was like,
I don't know. Gap After Dark comes in with, I hope they don't ruin Deadpool. And that's the thing we're all afraid of.
Because it's Disney.
Disney's not having a good track record.
But Ryan Reynolds has a lot of control in that movie. So
that was one of the main reasons why he did it.
Yeah.
Chipsy says, do like how Marvel introduces new and side characters, not how Lucasfilms introduced them, like Rise and Skywalker. And the one girl at the end that was just screaming spin-off movie with Lando. The sequel trilogy. See, the Star Wars right now, it's on a whole different level with everything that's going on. The postponing of the Rey movie
shake up right now.
The whole thing with Filoni and Favreau, and how Favreau is not doing it, it is doing it, and they're co-doing, not doing it. And all these rumors are everywhere. I'm like, you know what?
I'm just taking a step back and whatever happens happens at this point.
Whatever happens. Finn and Rey forever. Yeah, we're gonna have little mulatto babies with Force users and everything in the Rey movie.
Us guys must be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Shifty says, if you have a digital library and sign up for a Google or Apple account and share your movies anywhere, films they automatically transfer over to 4K. I think if you watch them there. Okay. There's so many wrestling shows and promotions now. It's like early 80s again. Oh my
goodness, so many. So many.
No.
Are you guys hyped?
No.
Black cast Wizard of Oz with is that what I saw?
Yeah, we already did
reimagining it.
We already did the Wiz. The Wiz was amazing. Leave it alone. We already did an all black Wizard of Oz called the Wiz with Michael Jackson and what's her name?
Yeah, it's already been done.
Diana Ross. Leave it alone. It's been done. Let it be.
Stop.
That's the freaking thing. If you remember when we were doing what's in store for 2024, and we're checking all the movies, and we had all the movies there. How many sequels and remakes there were coming? It's like there's no creative force anymore.
Here's my thing, like I know there's probably like little small indie directors and producers and writers have these amazing ideas for stories of new characters, new content, new stories, new world, whatever, and they're not getting any play. You give freaking Zack Snyder a freaking movie, and it's basically a chop of everything else that we already have. You know,
it was original. Stop it.
So let me guess, RuPaul will play the good
original. Oh my god. I don't know, man. It's insane. When it comes to Star Wars, like I watched the Bad Batch trailer. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I haven't watched Bad Batch yet, so I didn't watch that trailer yet.
So
I don't care. I don't care.
What? You don't care?
I don't care.
All right. You don't care? Keep not caring. I'm gonna catch up the freaking chats. You guys are having that. No, we just said I'm not talking about the Wiz. I mean the Wiz. Oh, dude. Oh, damn, Shifty. Supposedly the people behind Blackish is doing it. I don't care. I really don't. Anne Hathaway was my favorite Catwoman, but only when she was riding the motorcycle.
I she looked good.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know what you're saying.
I said she looked good, Shifty. I did say that. That's why I said that.
Nothing good coming in 2024, Gap.
Nothing
I kind of
there's a couple of things I'm interested in, but nothing like I'm blown away by.
Right.
For my lack of movie views, no. But I'm sure if Polly was here from Latino Stan, he'd probably throw you a bunch of movies. You know, all the way from Indian movies to, you know, Spanish movies. So yeah. Speaking of remakes, we're getting a road. Yes, but no, I'm not even getting OG's New Moon was new shit.
My thing is like, you're taking like these movies that were like cult classics that were it's done perfect. They're perfect. Leave them alone. Like why are you redoing them? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I saw someone talk about the whole remake thing and how they're doing remakes and ruining them. But back in the day, they would take old movies that bombed and then remake them to give them a new shot.
Try and make them better. Yeah,
do that. Like do movies that bombed back in the day or no one really remembers, and then remake it. You know,
right? Yeah, I agree.
New. Don't take iconic movies or characters and then do stupid stuff with it. You know,
Roadhouse was a cult. Yeah, it's a cult.
Yeah. Roadhouse. I think of the Peter Griffin Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
So Shifty says, I kind of care about Bad Batch. You know what? I like Bad Batch. The season, the parts of the first season, I liked. I liked the second season, and I'm excited for the third season. Except,
isn't the final?
Let's watch the trailer. Yeah, it's the final season, so you know it's ending and stuff. But
thank God.
There's something, and we'll talk about the something because it's something.
Hold
on. Spanish subtitles. Interesting.
My favorite character is the Bad Batch.
Se termina el camino.
Not exactly a stealth exit, boys.
Let's move.
Is that Wanda Sykes?
Gotta be. It sounded like it did it.
I thought that the end of the war would mean an end to losing more of our brothers. But I was wrong.
All right, we didn't expect that last season.
We can't just walk away. Not with the Empire imprisoning the kid. Secure her in a cell. Omega's been waiting for us a long time.
Okay, so we know it's a long time. So how long? I don't know, but it's a long time.
We're gonna get a fucking.
It's very vague.
Very vague.
It's not over yet.
El 22, 21 de febrero.
Importance to secure the future of this empire. Whatever is needed to accomplish this goal, you will have it.
Why not send Vader? I don't know.
They are coming.
Because, you know, Vader would be cool, but it's the Bad Batch, so of course we don't get anything cool.
Okay, so
That's what's his name? God, what's his name?
Darth Bane.
Cad
Bane.
Bane.
Cad Bane. Darth Bane is completely somebody else. So here you got Fennec Shan. Okay. So it's cool. Like, I'm like, we're gonna get her back. We're gonna get Cad Bane. Cool.
For all of you. Give us a real challenge. Everyone!
One last fight for those that can't read Spanish.
Down! We're not following orders.
I wasn't planning on killing you.
Okay, when I heard that voice, I'm like, what?
But you're making it very tempting.
I got goosebumps when I saw this. I shit you not. I haven't got goosebumps on anything Star Wars or Marvel in a long freaking time. And I actually got goosebumps because I saw this.
The final season.
So the reason why I got goosebumps is because I read this book. An amazing book. So basically, this book was conceived from the Clone Wars, a season that it was supposed to come out, and then it got, because it was, I think it was during the sale from Lucas to Disney, it just got dropped. They stopped doing they stopped it. So in this book, it's about Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress, and he goes on the cover and with her, and redeeming her. She comes into the light, but at the same time, when she goes into the light, he goes into the dark, right, for being undercover and trying to to kill Dooku. And she dies. Spoiler. She dies as her death is what redeems him back to the light side. So this great story is going to get retconned unless they somehow explain. I don't know how, because she got shocked to death by Dooku, right? So it kind of sucks. That's why I'm like, what? Yeah, I was excited because you get to see her with the the yellow lightsaber and all that, and I'm like, cool, right? And then I'm like, but wait. But then when I finished watching, I'm like, but wait a minute, she died. She's dead. She's supposed to be dead.
Dead.
She's like dead. Like, so, and it's weird because I don't much. It's I don't know, man. It is a Disney book, but I don't know. Like the fact they're bringing people back to life. I know Danny, if he was here, and he's not here because he's not feeling well. He would say, I would mind to bring back, Mace Windu. He'd be the first one in line. But it's just like, I don't know. Why couldn't they give us this? Leave her out of that, and give us this storyline, right? If this was something that they wanted to bring out in the Clone Wars, bring it out, right?
Right.
Bring it out in actual, because when we saw what's those shorts again that we got there?
Legends? No.
Visions?
Vision.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, Vision.
It was the other one. It was another one. Tales of the Jedi.
Okay.
Tales of the Jedi. When we got those cool stories, right? With the Ahsoka and stuff. Those were great. A young Dooku with a young oh my god, what's his name? Qui-Gon, right? Those were amazing stories. Like, give us more of that. That's a lot better than any freaking sequel trilogy or anything that we got so far. Live action. I would even put it ahead of freaking The Mandalorian season 3 and freaking Ahsoka. I'm talking crazy, but that's how I feel, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Austin, obviously, I know you don't give a shit.
I stopped caring. You want me to be honest with you? I literally tuned out when you guys were just talking Star Wars. I can't. I've never talked.
He went to his cue cards.
I can't watch bad
quiet place.
Bad Batch is so boring. It's like their characters are not interesting. It's so here, guys. I literally have the notes for Bad Batch. I'm going to tell you how the episode go. Right, we get 1 to 2 episodes of maybe potential story. It's 6 episodes of filler. Oh, we get maybe 1 or 2 episodes later of actual maybe plot development. Then we're gonna have 5 more episodes of filler, and then we're gonna get to the end, and by that point my soul is already drained from the amount of Bad Batch we have to watch. So you know what? I just look. If you like Bad Batch, cool. Personally, I don't care anymore. I don't care. It sucks the joy out of my life.
Wow, you're sucking the dread of my life right now, bro. I'm not saying,
that's what Star Wars does.
But I'm not saying every
All those
episode
goosebumps
was
gone.
great, but there was key moments in there. All right, you're breaking my heart, Austin.
Look, there may be a couple
all your
that are
balloons,
fine,
pop, pop.
it's not worth 16 episodes. Like maybe
It's not worth
10.
No, it isn't. You're right. It isn't. It isn't. There's a lot of fillers in there. I think Shifty said it as well. See, Shifty, what he says right here. It's true. Fact. I want Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie cartoon.
They'll find a way to ruin it.
Stick a chicken and make her gay.
It is one that she's kind of terrible at voice acting in this role. It is one.
I mean, she got one voice. I mean, she's very distinctive.
Oh yeah. Because she was in that. Wasn't she in that Lightyear movie?
Mm-hmm. Sebastian Stan as recast Luke. I say yes. I would. Yeah. He can pull it off.
Were they talking about that for a while?
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard that a couple of times.
After season 2 of the Mandalorian, yeah. People say they want to stunt double for Mando season 2 as Luke now instead of Bucky.
You can play both.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play both. Yeah. You're not going to do a Marvel Star Wars crossover where he contradicts himself in there.
Gap does. What was that? Was that Jason?
No, he was said about the crossovers. They ain't no way they're gonna do a cross. They can't. They can't even do what's in their own universe, right?
Yeah, you got that right.
God, you can imagine the dumpster fire that would be.
Gap says, "I watched the rest of your show as soon as my internet gets better. I gotta drop out." Oh man, thanks, man. Be safe, man. Yeah, we're going through we're gonna have some freeze and rain start around now. Actually,
we had it.
It was 72 degrees here today.
I know. Danny says about water freezing.
It was 21 degrees on Monday though. Now it's 72 degrees here.
Mother Nature, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Skies of menopause. Shifty says later by Gap.
I know this is a side note, kind of off topic, but in gaming world, if you have not played Power World,
that's the Pokemon thingy?
Pokemon with guns. It is amazing.
Yeah. A buddy at work told me about it.
It's so good.
It's on beta testing right now, right?
So there's 2 versions. There's a Steam version and the Xbox version. The Steam version is more up to date than the Xbox version because Xbox got it a little bit after, so they're still doing an update, trying to catch up. But it's fun.
It's free.
And if you got Game Pass, it's free on Xbox.
Ooh, okay, I want to check it out.
Yeah,
I can check.
But I'm curious to see if Nintendo is going to sue because there are some Pokemon or pals in there that look exactly like straight dollar store ripoffs of. I'm like,
they took dollar store ripoffs and made a shoot 'em up game.
But honestly, they did it better than Pokemon because Pokemon fans have been asking for an open world game for a long time, and they did it better than Pokemon. And that's
so. Is it like a battle royale shoot 'em up game, or what is it?
It's if you ever play like Ark or Rust. So think Pokemon, think Minecraft, and any kind of open world survival game. It's kind of like that. So there's somewhat of a storyline, but you can also go out and do what you want to do. And there's guns and there's slavery in this game. You can actually catch people and make them work for you.
Well, Pokemon's kind of like a little bit.
It's basically dog fighting. Pokemon's always been dog fighting. You're catching wild animals and making them fight to the death.
Yeah, kind of like a little bit inhumane, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Amazing it hasn't been canceled yet.
Yeah. So Peter's involved trying to get the game canceled.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
wow.
Jeez.
Like, it's
It's
a
okay.
video game.
Peter's been trying to get cancel bull running in Spain for like the longest amount of time. Fuck. It's still going on every year. You can have your own thoughts about it, but I did that shit. I have pictures somewhere of my sneaker. My mother was too nervous for taking the picture when I was running down the street with the bulls.
The only thing I don't
She
like
took a picture of my foot on the fence.
is the bull running. Is the bull fighting or the bull running when they stab the bulls?
That's the bullfight where they have it's called first they have how it works traditionally is the bull comes out, they do a couple of deeks with the bull, and then they come with the horse comes out, a guy on the horse with a pole with a blade like this much with a stopper, and they start stabbing them in the back, right? Then you have the other ones that come with the banderillas, right? And they run and they stick the rods into them, right? Which what happens is it is very inhumane. That's not the part I don't like that part of bullfighting. I don't like I'm not a bullfighting fan. I'm not.
The running to me is get back for the bulls. So they can
I did the running and I like seeing it. I liked when I did it. I was really young when I did it. And so then after they do that, then the bullfighter comes with his sword and his cape and he does it until the blood, the animal's bleeding out, so he gets weak and tired. And then there's signs that the bullfighter sees when it's ready to put down the bull. And that's when that happens.
I love when the bull wins, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's some gruesome bull revenges.
Oh yeah.
There was a whole when I was in Spain during that time in Pamplona, there was a whole segment of bullfighters getting wrecked is it's terrible, man. The things that happen. Yeah. There was one where the bullfighter got it in his asshole.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, no, man, he died. The guy died.
Yeah, he didn't turn up bleeding.
When the horn came out, it pulled his whole shit out, man. That was bad. Yeah. Oh man, listen.
Just shoot me on the spot. Don't take me to the hospital. Just shoot me on the spot.
Yeah, lying.
The recovery is gonna be worse than the injury.
It's just you do that shit, man. And you know, it's like that. It's like that joke, right? Where the because after they usually they have a meal and everything, and they go to a restaurant, the couple, and he goes, "Oh, what are those couples over there having?" And he goes, ask the waiter, and the waiter's like, "Oh, that's the bull's testicles. It's a gourmet meal, after the bullfight and all that." And he's like, "Oh, that's great." So the next day, the couple go back, and he goes, "You know what? I'm gonna have the testicles of the day, right?" So they're like, "Yeah." Waiter brings the plate, and it's two small things, and claws over the waiter, and he goes, "Why are they so small?" And he goes, "It's not always the bull that loses." Yeah, it doesn't translate that well, man. Yeah. So on with the chat.
On with the chat.
Dave don't care about canon. He redid the end of Rebels when it clearly pointed to a time split reset. Yeah. All this thing about Dave Filoni, it's kind of underwhelming, the shit he's doing. Not to mention now making Homegrown force sensitive and so. Yeah, I had a problem with that too. I had a problem with
her learning it so fast.
I mean, well, dude, fucking Ray, man. Homegirl was like super powerful.
You went the whole series on Ahsoka not even being able to like move a leaf, and now you can freaking
the moment
force lift Ezra 80 feet in the air and across a gap that's 500 feet wide. Like it's nothing.
Because the force is female, my friend. Not to mention now making Homegrown. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's annoying. Yes, it is annoying.
I don't have a problem with being force sensitive, but you learn it so quick and like so easy. There's no like challenge when all the other characters had to go through the struggle and this and that to learn how to do it. Same thing with She-Hulk.
That's right. Women have it too easy now. They just like that. They get the force. Luke had to train. Luke had a train. Multiple movies.
He's up there in
and
the
books. And
We
books.
must feel
A lot of-
uncomfortable.
My daughter just poked her head like, what did you just say?
Vasco is sleeping on the couch tonight. At least my wife's at work right now, so she don't have to hear me.
So, it's like, books. It's true. Put in the work, damn it.
Vasco, you feeling uncomfortable right now?
I'm feeling very uncomfortable right now, actually.
Stream goes off.
Hey, apparently she's fired. She's fired as director, apparently.
Yeah,
apparently
I saw that.
Apparently Levy's the one who's doing the Daredevil, the Deadpool movie, apparently is getting possible opportunity. But see, that's the bad thing, right? When you see all these stories and rumors and backstepping and stuff like that, it shows how bad the state of the franchise is. As just, the people that were complaining, and we were like, oh, all these people complaining, and look at me now. I'm there too. Yeah. I'm making paper, not really. Bad Batch clones have a personality of a rock. No, they don't, man.
One-dimensional character.
Y'all heard Vasco's feelings.
I love that. Like Wrecker. I love Wrecker.
No mercy.
They grew on me. I was at
so
first. I was
he
like
so happy and everything.
I know, man. You guys
his
stop.
goosebumps are gone. His goosebumps are
I was
gone
like,
now.
I got goosebumps, but then I was like upset because the retconning. But I'm like, oh, yay, something. I'll see how all this fits in on things, man. Thanks, Austin, with your cue cards and shit.
Well, you know what? I'm just
DMs,
trying
yes.
to know your expectations so you don't get too disappointed.
Oh my god, hold on a second.
Yeah. Because I don't want to see you guys do this again where it's Star Wars. I was like, oh my god, it looks so good. And then everyone turns around and goes, and then everyone turns around and goes, oh nope, it's bad again. I'm like, well, and then I'd be like, well, what the fuck did I try to tell you? Then everyone's like, oh no, Austin, you're the one that's crazy. You're insane. Dave Filoni's gonna say.
I keep talking like that. We're gonna think you're crazy.
No, he's not, guys. Look, Dave Filoni has been in charge for how long, and he hasn't done anything thus far to really prove himself. So,
he's a fraud.
It's not the
charlatan.
It's not the bad state of the franchise. It's the terrible person running it.
I don't believe in any of them now. Feige or any of them.
Well, apparently Chapek is back.
Not at Disney though, is he?
What? I don't know. Apparently Chapek's coming back.
Man,
wait, so we went from Iger to Chapek. Now we're gonna go back to Chapek.
Hey, everybody, say what's up, Chill.
I better hear you all say what's up, Chill.
What's up, Chill?
What's up?
Good.
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm doing good. Hi. Yeah, man.
So, sorry, man, I couldn't do that stream. This guy messages me like at what was it, 7 something in the morning? He goes, "Yo, you want to do a stream on Star Wars?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm getting ready to go to work, man."
It didn't have to be right at 7. It could have been any time.
Yeah. Oh, I felt like you wanted right away. Like I felt like you were like, you saw the trailer and you were all pumped. It revived you of Star Wars. You needed to talk right away. I thought it was
kinda. You're right, but also like I could have waited because you left a comment on my video where I was doing a trailer reaction to Bad Batch, right?
I believe so. Yes.
What did you say? What was it?
I don't remember, but I know I did say something.
Yeah, you said something.
I said something. I don't know. We have to go back to it. Can you find it?
Yeah, I'll go on the side right here, but it's probably something to do with the book, right? And how Dave Filoni doesn't respect books.
I don't think it was all that. That's way too much of a comment for me. It depends on what time. But yeah, like it's like, oh yes, I was like, yeah, I was basically what I was saying before. I was like, yeah, but I'm like, but wait a minute, she's supposed to be dead, right? So it's like I was saying earlier, like I'm excited. I got excited. I got goosebumps. But then I'm like, oh shit, are they gonna destroy this great book that we got by retconning her, and throwing a wrench back into like the whole? Here you go, guys. We're gonna do something good, but she was dead. Let her be dead.
So I was just gonna say, and I'll throw it to everybody. Do you guys regret buying the Star Wars books that you've bought because I've never purchased one. I think I got one comic book for High Republic issue 1. I think that's the only time I've ever said, "Oh, this is part of the Star Wars canon. Let me enjoy it," because I know that everything is available to be changed.
Well, I don't know. Go ahead, guys. Did you guys ever buy?
I bought one years ago, but it's nothing compared to what's going on now. So
no.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys suck today. Like with the Star Wars stuff, really? I'm disappointed.
I'm
you
more
are
of
all
a new, of all y'all. I'm probably more newer Star Wars fans. I haven't dove in.
That's
as
true. That's
deep
true.
as you
DJ
guys,
is new.
You know,
he's a virgin. He's a virgin Star
Not
Wars.
quite a virgin, but I'm leveling up.
Yeah. Maria El Vasco and panel. Hey, Maria. Good. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah, I'm currently reading New Jedi Order. Cool.
Why are you wasting your money on something that is not going to stick? that Dave Filoni doesn't value, and he's like the chief creative guy there. Why spend money on that?
Thank you.
Why do you continue buying Black Panther comic books if they did you wrong like that with not recasting?
Different universes. They don't claim this is the movie's version. That's why.
Okay. So
you see, I'm uplifting. So now, if they gave me a Black Panther comic book and it wasn't T'Challa, like if they said, "Oh, it's called Black Panther," watch Shuri with a vibranium claws. Watch the T'Child now. Then I would go, "Ooh, we're not doing that." Boycott.
You didn't buy the Shuri comic book when she was Black Panther?
That was like in 2010, and I wasn't reading then. But I also, that's not the problem. Like in 2010, back when that happened, fine, there's a comic book every month, fine. But if they did it now, then I'd say, this is part of the erasure of the importance of T'Challa,
Gotcha. But to answer your question, I don't think it's a waste of money, right? Because those stories were so great, it doesn't matter, and they hold their own today. No matter what they bring out, like Heir of the Empire by itself is up on a pedestal, that storyline, because what it did during that time where we weren't getting movies from George at all. And that trilogy really ignited the whole books coming out, the more books coming out, all those great storylines. And not only that, when you had the Old Republic come out, right, with the 2 video games, right, Knights of the Old Republic, that game relaunched curiosity of those books and got people to read more books because we weren't getting movies again, right? There was a we had the prequels, but we didn't have anything after that, right? So we got Old Republic, the Knights of the Republic 1, the Knights of the Republic 2, and then we got that online game that gave us the cinematics that were freaking awesome, right? So it was just
gotta get going.
Gotta go. All right, man. Take care, DJ.
You have a good one.
All right, I see that, man.
But guys, you're answering that question the same way I answered the Shuri books, because back then, sure, that's a thing from the past. The books that they have now, so the Dark Disciple book where spoilers everybody, where Asajj Ventress dies.
Yeah.
That was more recent. That wasn't something that they just did years back.
No, the reason why I got this one was because I heard that it was good, and I heard that it was based on episodes that they didn't do because of the purchase, right? That they canceled the season, and we didn't know we were going to get another season after, because they saw that Disney saw that there was, let's give Filoni the opportunity to close it up, right? And what did they do in that? They uplifted Ahsoka, right? In that last season, right? But we didn't get Asajj Ventress in this crazy, amazing story of her arc, but we got it in this book, which was great.
Except for the climax has changed. Everything she did with what's the guy's name?
Quinlan Vos. Yeah.
All that you can believe.
Doesn't mean
everything happened. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Except at the end when she dies, we're gonna come in here with a little change.
Yeah, exactly.
So so you're saying, it's still a good story. Everything still happened. It's just that I guess after she dies, a fairy flies in, sprays some alive dust on,
but that's what I said before. It's like someone, I pumped the brakes. I was like, oh great, I'm happy. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Are they just gonna kill this book now by doing what they're gonna do? Or how are they gonna explain it? I'm curious how they're gonna explain it, to be honest with you. because they gotta have to explain it. And for me as a fan of this book and stuff, they better explain it, right? How it happened. I don't know how how it's possible because she gets fried.
It was a clone. It was a fake. It was a forced vision. It was coming from the interpretation of some other character in the story when that happened. Yeah. But what really truly happened was this: whatever happens, you will not be satisfied, and I will never spend money on Star Wars literature knowing that none of it sticks.
The only Disney books that I have is this one, and I believe my daughter had bought me one. Hold on.
You got a daughter old enough to buy you things like that?
Yeah, man. My kids are, my daughter's 21 and 18, man.
Wow.
And it was this hardcover of Leia.
Princess of Alderaan.
Yeah, Princess of Alderaan, which I started reading to my niece to put her to sleep. That's it's right there. I have not gone back to it since. Will I read it? Absolutely, because my daughter bought it for me. But myself, go out and buy a Disney book? No, there's other ways to read.
No, I have some of those kind of things. Yeah. Like I didn't buy this, but I got it, and so a fan guide to Star Wars: Heroes and Villains.
Yeah.
Oh, I read it. I've read it once. I went through the pictures, but I never cared.
Yeah, but to see this, there's hardcore fans out there that they're gonna buy every single material out there in order to build up their encyclopedia of it, right? Now, are they gonna buy Disney stuff? I don't think so. Like OG Star Wars, I don't think she would buy Disney stuff. I don't think she would. But then you have Star Wars Theory, I think, that just would buy anything that explains the whole thing, because that's basically what his channel is about, right? So whatever.
You can have someone on a panel outsmart him and be like, "Man, you're not even real Star Wars Theory."
Well, we all know what. I don't know if you watch him or not, but now he has Ryan Kennel on there, and he's gone really towards the Geeks and Gamers panel now every Monday.
So if I have Ryan Kennel on my channel, and if I have Geeks and Gamers, is that going to change the way you think of me?
No. I'm just saying how it shifted, though, because he didn't have that before, right? Like he had his own thing. He had his thing with
Josh.
Josh Den of Nerds, I think is his channel. Den of Nerds. Yeah. And they had a cool show, and they parted ways due to personal stuff, but it's cool. But listen, people that do stuff to make their channel more interesting, no matter which side is, I'm not saying because he has that, but I'm just saying it's just you never, in my mind, I never said, this guy's gonna have Ryan Kennel. If you had Ryan Kennel, I was like, oh, this shit's gonna be interested. And somebody be freaking DMing your ass going, what the fuck, brother? Not naming names, somebody would be freaking DMing you.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, it would never happen. Don't worry. I'd never have to face that stuff.
I'm just saying. But anyways, besides that, but people like that, like Star Wars Theory, like that's what his show was built on, right? I actually started watching him when he was doing reading the comic books and doing the fade outs and explaining the comic books and stuff like that when he first started. And I liked it because he was passionate about it, right? Anybody that has a passion for anything, man, I'll watch. Just like you, man, with recast T'Challa, man. I'm being honest. I'm not being, I'm not being a dick about it. I genuinely mean it. Like, it's good to see that passion, and that passion sometimes gets into a bad light because, sometimes you are the hero for so long that you become the villain.
Yeah, I know. Because with recast, can I change the subject to recast just for a quick minute?
Yeah, go ahead, man. You're here. Of course, you can change it to recast.
The kid is such a distraction. Naming the kid T'Challa is such a distraction because people get to say, "Look, see, they got T'Challa back." What are you guys talking about? T'Challa's back. The kid is called T'Challa. You don't think he's gonna come Black Panther later on? That's such a distraction from getting actually the real kind of awesome representative that we had. So
yeah.
I can see people saying, that I've joined the dark side because now I'm rejecting this kid and I've said something bad about him, and that which means I made fun of the young actor. Like they're gonna try to make it.
They're gonna
like,
come and get you.
Yeah, I can see it coming, but I don't care.
Yeah. You just don't want young black children to have any key roles, man. How dare you?
You see? Oh, how could you not like the sister? You don't like? Oh, you're
Yeah.
misogynist, huh? Is that what's going on? No, that's not at all what went on. They could have
I'm not-
made a movie about his sister becoming Black Panther and kept him alive. They could have like said, we don't know what we're doing with T'Challa because our actor just died. So instead, just focus on Shuri for a minute. You could have done that.
Yeah.
Don't kill the character, and they did.
I'm not big enough for people to come at me with that shit, to be honest with you. But anyways, that is what it is.
But you're
a lot of
still an
times,
ally.
like,
You're an ally.
yeah,
I'm gonna give you ally of the week.
Ally?
You can be ally of the week. No, that's not even a joke. I mean it. Like
Yeah?
every week, I'm gonna have like someone who
ally?
agrees. Yeah.
No, it's like a lot of times Danny and I we bump, well, not bump heads, but we have discussions about, you know, when I'm heavy on the whole MCU thing right now, right? Because it's so apparent and stuff like that. And he gets shocked because, you know, I have a house full of women, right? But even my kids, especially my youngest one, was my Marvel buddy, seeing all the movies, you know, she even says it. She's like, wow, they're really putting the females in the forefront, but they're not the characters that drag people to the theater. And her herself, she sees it, you know? So did I raise her right? I don't know, but you know, today, man, you know, people that don't want to see certain things, it's obviously a pushed thing, are just being blinded by it. Because the Marvels, I enjoyed it, yes, but look what we're comparing. All these movies, you know, we said it last time, right? G, Austin, and Jason, we're like, oh, we're comparing all these shows and all these movies, but the quality, it's like we're comparing, you know, shit to shit, and which one smells less. This one doesn't smell too bad. Oh, this one's great, you know.
God.
But at the end of the day, that bar has been set so high that I don't know what they can possibly do now after all the damage and the loss of interest to actually get people to run back into the theaters.
Yeah.
And I don't even think, and I honestly say that, I don't even think X-Men will be able to do it. Like maybe 1-2 movies, maybe, but after that, if they don't have a solid plan, yeah.
I think that's the thing. You got to have a solid story.
But they have to have a solid story. Because remember, we already got the X-Men that did pretty decently, right?
Right.
Under the Fox network.
The X-Women.
Yeah, the X-Women. Stop, Jason, stop, please. Well, that's what was rumored, right? That they wanted to start with all the women cast, right?
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Yeah. So
we gotta feel uncomfortable. We gotta feel uncomfortable.
No, stop. DQ says favorite Star Wars game.
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed, yeah.
Force Unleashed. That was a good story. Favorite Star Wars game. I would have to say Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
I would have to. That game really.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, that game really got me going. How's it going? What's up, Nightwing? What did I miss? Nothing much, man. Austin went crazy over the wrestling. So much wrestling options nowadays, like back in the 80s. He completely shat on my Bad Batch excitement.
Listen, Dystar, I'm doing this for your own benefit. All right, I'm just trying to look out for you. As a friend, I don't want you to go into this with any high expectations, because if you're
I don't.
And if you I don't want, if you're disappointed, then it's just not gonna be a good show. So I'm just trying.
I'm just shocked at the way that when I was watching it, and too bad I didn't do a live reaction because you guys would have seen it. Maybe I should start doing live reactions to stuff like that. But when I heard her voice, I was like, huh? And then when I saw her with the, you know, the yellow lightsaber, I was like, I got excited. I'm like, oh yes. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. She dead. What the hell? What's the, you know? Then I was like all confused. I'm like, oh man, happy, mad, all mix of emotions. Yeah. Formerly the mutants, not X-Men. What's that?
They needed Grogu to show up to make you get cheerful again.
No,
They show up.
No, I'm not a Grogu. I'm not a crazy Grogu fan. I'm like, he is what it is.
They
But
just need a Grogu emoji just going through all the Star Wars shows now, just to make everybody happy. Look, they can follow the little Grogu.
It would work.
It would work.
Grogu now is like it's like flaunting keys. It's like, oh, look at you! You want the little Grogu?
Yeah, it's like a child wanting your iPhone. Do you ever see those the new families in the stores and stuff, and you see the kid going for the mom's phone or the freaking iPad? That's what it is, man. Sad but true. It is what it is. True man, story. I was about to say something. I forgot about it. I don't know, man. We've been doing this for an hour and 50 minutes. Chill, man. So what you got coming up?
Tomorrow, Recast the T'Challa live stream. What else do I got? If you read the comic books, there's a Black Panther comic book review up right now. And you know American Fiction? You seen that movie American Fiction?
Did I? No, I haven't.
Okay, well I want to talk.
I want to.
Okay. That's what's coming up.
Yes, that's the one with the author.
Jeffrey Wright.
Yes. Oh my god, why did I pull a blank on that one? I haven't seen it, but I have to see it because I heard it's great.
If you do see it, then tell me you've seen it before this weekend when I do the review.
Okay.
Yeah, it just got nominated. I think he just got nominated for Best Actor, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, what is this movie about? And I saw the trailer and I go, wow, it's been out a month already and I didn't even know about this. This is the kind of stuff I talk about. Like this is what's important in our movies. So
there's two movies that I want to catch before they pull them out of theaters is Godzilla -1
and Aquaman.
No,
don't do that.
No, that's no.
Well, they just released the black and white version of Godzilla -1 now. I saw the
black
trailer
and
the other day.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I have to go see it. I have to. Hopefully, it's still in the theaters. If not, I messed up and it's gone.
It should be.
It will be because the writer's strike and the actor's strike made it so that no new movies are going to be coming out these next 3-4 months. This is where we feel the effects of it.
Okay. Shifty says Coogler couldn't screw up the X-Men any worse than Chris Carter already did. He killed it twice. We need a reboot. The mythology got so bad. Yep. All right, so that's cool. Chill. Jason, what you got? Tell the people where they can find you and list.
You can find me at Tuckerverse. I'm sure I'm gonna have a shit show either tomorrow or Saturday. So check it out. Yeah, it's a total shit show.
It's a total shit show. That's the name of the show, people. Not the quality of the show.
Shit show. It's
the name of the show. Because nobody on this panel has shit shows.
I'm sure I'll have a few puppet friends out there and a couple other things.
Yeah.
As long as it's your hand up that puppet, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I had to put him away, man. Hand got too sweaty.
Yeah, put him away. Austin, man. Tell the good people what you do. You still have that wrestling thing? You used to have a wrestling show, no?
Yeah, no, we're bringing it back Friday.
Okay.
Got a lot to talk about. Yeah, I know. Check us out there because on Friday, wrestling talk, a lot of shit happening. We're gonna talk about it because that's what we do. That's what we do on the show. We just talk whatever's going on in the world and whatnot. And then check me out here on Wednesdays.
Always have to talk about the whatnots.
Yeah, the whatnots, of course. We always got to talk about whatnots. Check me out here on Wednesdays. I'm on the Cool Kids channel. I'm just everywhere. Check me out. Guys, Scott, thanks for having me on.
Anytime, man. Thank you guys for jumping on. And also Chill, man, for jumping on even for a couple of minutes. I appreciate it, man.
Yes.
G Major. Go Lions.
Go. Right there, baby. Come on now.
Hey, I'm proud of you. Hey, as long as Taylor Swift loses this week, I'm happy.
I loved watching Taylor Swift when Pacheco got the touchdown. They cut the camera to her. She goes, Pacheco. I'm like, yo, don't you know him by his first name, though? Isn't he Isaiah to you because you know the team? See, I'm reading things.
Yeah.
Too funny. Hey, you just find me at White Major. What up, though? I've been off a little bit because we had lost power for a while, ice storm, all that crazy stuff. But hopefully I'll start putting out some stuff for you guys. So.
Good stuff. And thank you for all y'all, everybody in the chat who's been here, everybody on Rumble, and everybody that's going to watch on the replays. Appreciate you. Make sure to hit that like, make a comment, because that helps the algorithm somehow. And I appreciate every one of you, man. Viewers been up, watch hours been up. So thank you for my therapy because y'all my therapy. And saying that, Danny, I hope you feel better, brother. And,
yeah, Danny, better, man.
And
I brought the puppy. Now I thought he was in here. That's why.
Oh, really? That's why you brought the
I was going to egg him.
I thought you were gonna me. Oh,
I
see,
was going to bash his Disney so hard, because I said it was the laid off Disney. I was the laid off Disney pirate,
So you're telling me you came on just because you thought Danny was on with your
the
damn
puppet.
See
how it
is? Because you seen it.
It's okay.
The laid off Disney pirate, because I was going to bash his Disney hard.
It's okay, you Canelo looking dude. You. All right, man. That's it, that guys. Be good. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.